everyone, welcome back to our channel. I am Sherry, and we left off with the last video asking you to join us and see what we have completed.
This video is an old clip, I found old clips from this, so I'm adding all these old clips together to give you guys a video. So this video is kind of old, but I still wanted to upload it for you guys because I think you guys would really enjoy it.
And we meant to actually show you some of the processes, but in the meantime, I kind of jumped the gun and got ahead of Marina, and I actually have some completed products here. I have 3 welcome signs that I have made. They are 2 inches thick, 10 inches wide, and they're 5 feet tall, and that really fits the stencil. And I've made them in a dark stain, then I did a red stain with white letters and a whitewash with black letters. I had a friend of mine actually request one that says not welcome, so I got a little creative and created a not welcome sign. I wanted it to be able to do not welcome, but I also wanted him to have the regular welcome sign also. To do that, I simply installed hinges on the back to remove the board out of the way. I made sure it's the same width so you couldn't tell it. That was one of my favorite ones. Love being creative. That was my not welcome. I still have, out of the shopping spree, I still have the 4x4, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that and walk you through it.
So what we did is we started sanding this big piece of wood down just to make sure that all the little splinters and everything that we have in it come out really easily, and it just doesn't ruin the board, and it just makes it smoother and easier to paint on. So now we're going to cut each cube, and the size that we used was a 3.5 by 3.5. We figured this size works best and it gives you the most pieces out of one piece of board. Make sure you're wearing safety gear while you're cutting or whatever. Make sure you always wear your eye goggles, your mask, and if needed, earphones. So we printed out pieces of paper and then just cut circles in the middle of them so that we knew where the holes of our dice would go and what size and shape, and so that they're all the same size and shape in each cube. Okay, so we clamped this cube down to the table so that it would not move. Now she's going to start drilling where we put those circles, and it doesn't matter how deep or anything like that because honestly, all the holes were different sizes. So now, as you can see, we're just painting out the outside. This is just a $5 jar of sample white from Lowe's. You can buy it anywhere, or pretty much your closest Lowe's. But we're just going to be painting this with a sponge brush. So we went back and did a second coat after letting this dry, But be aware that you do have to leave one side unpainted so that you can lay it on the table and it not be sticking to your table. Alright you guys, I'm back, still editing, but what we did, like after we let the white dry on the dice, is I went in with black paint and a small like detail brush, and I went in the little crevices of the dice. So basically I took little like black paint and painted the inside of these dice right here, all around. Not perfect, but that's what crafts are. So yeah, that's what I did. And this took me quite a bit because I wanted it like pure black. I didn't have to go over it and do a second coat, but I did have to like take my time and go around like the edges and all that. So yeah. And then I let these dry for I think a couple days, but I mean by that point we were done with it. So just let them dry and then you should be done with it.